Ugh.
Christmas Eve is the scariest damn night
this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this? What's this? What's this? There's something very wrong. What's this? There's people singing songs. What's this? The streets are lined with little creatures laughing. Everybody seems so happy. Have I possibly gone daffy? What is this? What's this? There's children throwing snowballs instead of throwing heads. They're busy building toys and absolutely no one's dead. There's frost in every window. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. And in my bones I feel the warmth that's coming from inside. Oh look, what's this? They're hanging mistletoe. They kiss? Why that looks so unique. Inspired! They're gathering around to hear his story, roasting chestnuts on a fire. What's this? What's this? In here, they've got a little tree. How queer! And who would ever think? And why? They're covering it with tiny little things. They've got electric lights on strings and there's a smile in everyone. So now correct me if I'm wrong. This looks like fun, this looks like fun. Oh, could it be I got my wish? What's this? Oh my, what now? The children are asleep. But look, there's nothing underneath. No ghouls, no witches here to scream and scare them or ensnare them. Only little cozy things secure inside their dreamland. What's this? The monsters are all missing and the nightmares can't be found. And in their place there seems to be good feeling all around. Instead of screams, I swear I can hear music in the air. The smell of cakes and pies are absolutely everywhere. The sights, the sounds, they're everywhere and all around. I've never felt so good before. This empty place inside of me is filling up. I simply cannot get enough. I want it, oh I want it, oh I want it for my own. I've got to know it is this place that I have found. What is this? Christmas Town?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. Your soul is an appalling dump heap, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable, mangled up in tangled up knots. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous super nos. You're a crooked jerky jockey and you drive a crooked hoss, Mr. Grinch. You're a 3 three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce.
Santa Claus was taking a ride, driving his reindeer through the sky. The sleigh trail winds along the Milky Way. Oh, and all at once across the night came a burning streak of light. Sputnik heading straight his way. All of the reindeer shook with fear. What'll we do, oh Santa dear? That Sputnik is bound to hit the sleigh. Then they heard a little voice so clear, coming through the stratosphere.
Santa, I will save your sleigh.
Then they saw this little purple guy. He had one long horn and one big eye, and he was rocking down that Milky Way. He grabbed that Sputnik by the tail, swung it around and let it sail, and said,
You stay away from Santa's sleigh.
then the reindeer took him by the hand, shouted, Super Purple Man, won't you come and ride on Santa's sleigh?
Yeah.
There he sat by Santa's side. His little heart was full of pride. Said,
I'll be Santa's helper Christmas Day.
as the sleigh goes through the night, hear his little voice so bright.
This will be a happy Christmas day.
Yes, this will be.
I know this will be.
This will be a happy Christmas day.
Last year my baby got me a Game Boy. I still haven't taken it out of the box. Oh no. My family still get me the same toys. They might as well be buying me rocks. Oh yeah. Every year I send the same list, first class to Santa's house. Every year I feel a little more sick at the way Santa's messing me about. I want girlskin shoes and a boyskin hat. I want the new Slayer album and a couple of rats. But most of all, I want a chainsaw for Christmas. I want a chainsaw for Christmas. I want a chainsaw for Christmas. Yeah, 'cause I can give that gift to all of the world. I get the feeling we're gonna have some good fun. We'll have a party time. Oh yeah. I hope my baby gets me a nail gun. And I hope he lets me try it out on his spine. Oh yeah. I want an
Yeah, woo. Y'all get your parents involved, get the school administration in. It's like, I know there's a teacher shortage, but she needs, like, a reality check. She really does. She's being inappropriate with the students, and it's not great. Like, pressuring anyone to do a sex scene, even if they're not teenagers, which just makes it extra gross. It's like, no matter what age you are, it's like, you don't do that. You don't do that. Especially not with kids. It's creepy.
Dave Myers. He does Santa every year.
What the hell is he doing now? What's that stuff he's got all over him? Huh?
Frank, I really think we should go, man. It's kind of funny, Frank. Do I should start the car? Because I'd really like to go back to the station now. Frank, please. Frank.
What do you mean they came down and destroyed the city? It's Christmas Day, goddammit!
Cookies.
I don't want these dead people hanging around! It's my goddamn Christmas!
Kinda mix, so I gotta make some cookies soon.
Here comes Krampus, here comes Krampus, yeah, 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 yeah.
Gonna make some red bean cookies. A really good recipe I found.
He will put you in a barrel, hit you with his sticks. Snow is falling, holly hanging, Christmas time is here, full of Christmas cheer, eggnog and reindeer. Who's been bad and who's been naughty? You'll get more than coal. Santa has a friend, black and hairy man.
Clap, that's fun.
Here comes Krampus, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that reminds me, I completely forgot to start a Christmas Aggie.
here comes Krampus, yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm tired and depressed of her.
Stick you in his sack and throw it in the stream. Oh, Krampus. Christmas time is Krampus time. Christmas time is Krampus time of
I'm trying to. I was gonna do this on a sewing machine, and I realized it'd be too fiddly if I wanted to do this kind of shape. I'm just trying to make some little, like a lump of coal, but it's gonna be a cat toy. I'm gonna put catnip and fluff in it. I'd like to make two of them.
Santa
one for
sets up
each
a
of the
fantastic
cats,
automatic toy factory
and
on
then put them in
Mars.
little mini stockings we have up for them. Because they're both
The
little
Martian
jerks.
leader battles the wicked Boldar in a desperate effort to save Santa.
But we still love
The
them. so
wise man
they
of
get extra
Mars.
treats. Spoiled little jerks.
900 years old.
No,
The
nah,
battle
nah,
of the
I've met more
toys.
spoiled
When
little
Martian
jerks.
kids and Earth kids join Santa to battle the bad guys of Mars. For real space-age fun, you'll be out of this world when Santa Claus conquers the Martians.
nails before putting, heck. Okay, now they're mostly dried. Before putting a layer of like this vitamins and minerals, nail restoring stuff on them, because I'm anemic and my nails are like falling apart. Not falling apart, but like they're very brittle and it's just, I'm just messing it up so bad. I should have done it earlier. Didn't dry all the way.
He's not only lost his head, now he's lost his butt. Hannibal the cannibal would like some Christmas punch. Then he'd like to meet your elves and have them all for lunch. Frankenstein just wants a girl wearing lace and bows, but make sure she's blonde and stacked or he'll eat your nose. Wolfman's needs are quickly met. He's not hard to please. Just recommend a real good vet. He's been getting fleas. Ooh. Well, that's the list, St. Nicholas. Weird as it may be. And you don't have to even get a thing for creepy me. All I ask is get these gifts for my friends some way. Or we'll have roasted Santa Claus for lunch on Christmas Day. Ooh. Hey, you gonna come through, fat boy? You better get those elves working, or I'll have to check the green cards. Hey, what's Mrs. Claus doing tonight? She's gonna be free, 'cause you're going to be filling my order. You better get busy, chubbo. Jolly old Saint Nick.
I found the brains of Santa Claus underneath my bed. They were in a pickle jar. I wonder if he's dead. Oh, they smell like dried up tuna and look more gray than red. I found the brains of Santa Claus. I'll bet you that he's dead. Yes, he still may have a jelly belly and a big white bushy beard. But without that gray stuff in his head, he would act kind of weird. I found the brains of Santa Claus. His wife may want them back. I'd send them to her COD. The zip code's all I lack. They really aren't much use to me, except serve them as a snack. I found the brains of Santa Claus. It's strange, but it's a fact. Yes, he still may have a jelly belly and a big white bushy beard. But without that gray stuff in his head, he would act kind of weird. I found the brains of Santa Claus underneath my bed. They were in a pickle jar. I wonder if he's dead.
Oh, they smell like dried up tuna.
And look more gray than red. Yes, I found the brains of Santa Claus. I hope he isn't dead.
And while most of London was jovial and full of glee in honor of this Christmas Eve, Scrooge had taken his melancholy dinner at his usual melancholy tavern. And having read all the newspapers, he went home to bed. Scrooge lived in the chambers which had once belonged to Marley, his ex-partner. And as I have remarked before, Marley is dead these last 7 years. Dead as a doornail.
posture check.
Don't wanna be good, don't wanna deck the halls. Santa Claus, I killed Santa Claus. Don't wanna flashing lights on the silver balls. Santa Claus, I killed Santa Claus. You came last year and didn't bring me squat. Santa Claus, I killed Santa Claus. So we stabbed him in the heart and he bled a lot. Santa Claus, I killed Santa Claus. Just wait till later when he drops on in, then burst right through the door. Stab him in the heart with a dirty spade and let him bleed out on the kitchen floor. Bury him quick in the old crawl space before heading out to the mall. Since he's dead, you can keep his head and you can mount it on your kitchen wall. Dispatch him with a grin.
Stretch check.
Tell me how you feel tonight. Hey, I feel alright. Just making chicken crab in my chimney hole. Santa Claus, I killed Santa Claus. So he scooped it up and put it in his cookie bowl. Santa Claus, I killed Santa Claus. He stole the fat and got a big white beard. Santa Claus, I killed Santa Claus. And now I'm gonna slice his from ear
Big
to
stretch.
ear.
Okay.
Santa Claus, I killed Santa Claus. Just wait till later when he drops on in, then burst right through the door. Stab him 20 times with a dirty spade and let him bleed out on the kitchen floor. Bury him quick in the old crawl space before anyone else can see. Since he's dead, you can keep his head and you can mount it high atop your Christmas tree. Dispatch him with a grin. Dispose of the corpse and then tell me how you feel tonight. Hey, I feel alright. Dispatch him with a grin. Dispose of the corpse and then tell me how you feel tonight.
Oh, there's the doorbell. Igor, see who it is under the door.
Yes, master.
Good evening, Janos. Good evening, Count, and a Merry Christmas to you. And a ho, ho, ho to you, too. Why did you do that? You were standing under the mistletoe. That's not mistletoe. It's mistle thumb. We ran out of toes. Ho, 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 children. Here are your presents.
Just what I wanted. A train wreck set. My present bit me.
My present flew away.
His present ate my present.
It is a Merry Christmas. A Merry Monster Christmas. When you're sleeping in your bed and the bat flies round your head. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. If a full moon's in the sky and you hear a werewolf cry, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Then your stocking's hanging on the mantle, and the fireplace is all aglow. Old Santa will come right down the chimney into the fire, and he will scream, ho, ho! If you're reading Mother Goose and her head is in a noose, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. If your eggnog tastes like mud, add a little dash of blood, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you want to get a lot of presents and to make your Christmas very bright, you must be very good to Mom and Daddy and give them a good night bite. When you're skating on the moat and somebody bites your throat, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Then a relative appears who's been dead 200 years. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to all you boys and ghouls. One more time. A very merry monster Christmas to all you boys and ghouls.
Jesus, Frank, that's Dave Myers. He does Santa every year.
What the hell is he doing now? What's that stuff he's got all over him? Huh?
Frank, I really think we should go now. It's kind of funny, Frank. Do I
Yeah, this
start
is
the car
a
'cause I really like to go
Creeps
back
of
to the
Christmas
station now.
playlist.
Frank, please.
I don't know if the guy still has it up on his website anymore.
What do you mean they came down and destroyed the city? It's Christmas Day, goddammit!
This collection of like psychobilly and monster songs and other corny, gory, horror-themed Christmas songs every time.
I don't want these dead people hanging around! It's my goddamn Christmas!
Here comes Krampus, here comes Krampus, yeah, 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 yeah. Here comes
Someone's playing
Krampus,
over.
here comes Krampus, yeah, 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 yeah. He will put you in a barrel, hit you with his sticks.
Oh, maybe repeated. Okay. Well, that's okay.
Snow is falling, holly hanging, Christmas time is here.
See, there's an abominable snowman in the supermarket.
There we
And
go.
apparently the housewives have never seen anything like that before.
We started from the beginning for some reason.
Yeah, the housewives complaining to the manager. Get that snow thing out of this store. Abominable snowman in the market. That's right, you heard me right, Kay. And the housewives, they all remark
Is
it
a
looks like a
spiced
marshmallow
apple
with fangs.
French soda
Well, there's a abominable snowman in the market.
that doesn't
Now
it
he's
doesn't
down by
really
the
taste like
peas
spiced
and
apple at all.
carrot. Abominable snowman in the market. And they cannot chase him away.
It kind of tastes like a green apple Jolly Rancher. Like it's still good.
Alright. Oh, abominable snowman in the market. Oh my. Oh. See, there's a abominable snowman in the market, and the situation is great. Well, the housewives heard it confuse him, and I can't stand to see him treated this way. Well, there's a vulnerable snowman in the market, and I think he's a real nice guy. I like the snowman. I want to help him out. I don't want to see him hurt this way. Well, vulnerable snowman in the market, alright. Oh, well, there's a vulnerable snowman in the market. Oh, look, we have to talk to this vulnerable snowman man.
Oh, that's sweet.
And we have to say something that he can understand.
I'm happy for the old lesbians.
That's right. There's a vulnerable snowman in the market, and he's doing better every day. I know it's helped to have a more tolerant feeling, and I like to see him treated this way. Well, there's a vulnerable snowman in the market, and he's down by the peas and carrot. Vulnerable snowman in the market, and that is what I now say. I'm talking about a vulnerable snowman in the market, alright. Oh, vulnerable snowman in the market. Oh, me and Dave, there's a vulnerable snowman in the market. Down by the peas and a carrot. Vulnerable snowman in the market. He just arrived by plane yesterday. Well, there's a vulnerable snowman in the market, and a housewife never seen something like that before. Housewives treat him like a stranger. They want him away from the supermarket door. What you say about vulnerable snowman in the market, alright? Oh, walk it home. Vulnerable snowman in the market. Get it.
This time. Making Christmas. Making Christmas. Making Christmas is so fine.
It's ours this time, and won't the children be surprised? It's ours this time. Making Christmas. Making Christmas. Making Christmas. Trying to give them something fun they'll talk about for years to come. Let's have a cheer from everyone who's going to party. Making Christmas. Making Christmas.
Snakes and mice get wrapped up so nice with spider legs and pretty bows.
It's ours this time.
All together, that and this, with all our tricks, we're making Christmas time.
Here comes Jack.
I don't believe what's happening to me. My hopes, my dreams, my fantasy.
Won't they be impressed? I am a genius. See how I transform this old rat into a most delightful hat.
My compliments from me to you on this your most intriguing hat. Consider though this substitute, a bat in place of this old rat. No, now that's all wrong. This thing will never make a present. It's been dead for much too long. Try something fresher, something pleasant. Try again, don't give up.
All together, that and this, with all our tricks, we're making Christmas time.
space open, and then if I have to, I can just cut out a door and make it the right size and such. That doesn't matter too much.
Every time I sing for the Lord. Glory, 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 amen. The Holy Ghost keeps this cold heart warm. Glory, 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 amen. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Worthless focus, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Worthless focus, hallelujah. And everyone who lives in fear of the Lord. Glory, 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 amen.
Unintentional naps just like really suck. But like, I was assuming you were taking an intentional nap that it ended up flowing into an unintentional nap time.
Hallelujah, worthless focus, hallelujah, hallelujah,
I'm selling a little boy cat toy that's gonna look sort of like a lump of coal for my cat. If I feel like it, I might get to a second piece of fabric over here and sew a lump of coal for the other cat as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and drown myself in glory.
I need
Yes, I do
I think I might have some yellow material, but if I'm gonna make anything for Captain Ahab, the dog of the house, I'd make him like a little plush trophy toy. Yeah, isn't it cool?
Don't go telling lies, lie your eyes on the Lord. Glory, 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 amen.
I don't know why, but my microphone is doing that thing where it's just like not as effective as it sometimes is. Yeah, if I make a toy for Captain Ahab the dog, it would be a little trophy that says #1 little guy of all time. Most little guy of all time in the world forever. #1 most little guy of all time, yes. So I'm pretty sure this song is like sarcastic. Considering like the screeching and the rest of this playlist. Posture chicken. Yeah, Ahab can do no wrong. He is perfect in every way. I mean, he is a little jerk sometimes, but he's still the most perfect little guy in the world. Yeah, very good. Very good stuff.
Stop! I, Lucifer, King of Hades, command you to stop and disappear. Be gone, all of you! Except Pitch. You, Pitch, chief of all my demons, must listen closely. The time is almost here when you must abandon the brimstone pits and journey up to Earth. But this time you must not fail as you've done in the past. You must not be defeated by that spirited old ghost, Santa Claus. If you do not succeed in making all the children of the earth do evil, you shall be punished.
is a fun thing about, or get to interpret it differently from everyone else. Does seem like the kind of thing I would like to read. Eventually, I'm probably just gonna like get into Limbus Company. I just have not yet. Seems like a whole ass investment. Maybe someday when all the Kantos come out. This is the Creeps of Christmas playlist. It's put together by the same guy I downloaded a ton of Halloween playlists from. This is one Christmas playlist in like 21 albums of collected Halloween music. This is the one Christmas one, and it kind of shows that it's part of a collection. Hong Lu seems like he's pretty well immune to all sorts of stuff, considering how his family was. I don't want to watch Violent Night again. The movie was awesome. Is my evil twin. If you ever see me do something bad, no, I didn't. That was her. I didn't drink the last of the milk. That was her.
before Christmas, and all through the crypt, the creatures were stirring and smacking their lips. The bats were all hung by the air vents with care, in hopes that a human might come to sit there. The ghouls were all bloodied in bright shades of reds, while visions of laceration.
Good, you might have the other teachers on your side.
Frank with his kerchief, his arm linked with Drax.
It's like, I think it's generally good for teachers to, anyone in sort of a job where you have authority over other people, to keep each other in check and be like, yeah, this person's acting out of her, like, authority.
Away from the vault I flew in a flash.
Like, yo, you're being weird.
On the way for some monster math. The tracks of the wolfman on the new fallen snare led to the swamps where only monsters may go.
The Bite Before Christmas is what the song is called. Yeah, this. Skeleton Gruntilda? On a tank? Yeah. Her voice is even great. Not even funny. I don't even know who that guy is. And Banjo's eyes are kind of freaking me out there. Yeah, the heck. Oh no, she was just alive under a rock that whole time. That's so sad. No, like the one person said, hell no. Okay, I don't need to like don't necessarily need to cut out a piece here, because I can like go like over this way, and then I'll sew this, and then I'll just like cinch the excess and pull it up a bit, like there or something. Okay, see, I want them to be like a little bit past here, so I'll sew this and then I'll sew the other side. No, I'll sew this and then I'll sew the point down, and then I'll leave the tail loose and sew the edge closed. That'll work. Oh, she yelled at him? Helping move us. An actor and not crew? What are you talking about? This is a high school production. You kind of need anyone to do whatever they can. Like, if it helps things go faster and smoother, you help the crew. Like, what are you doing? What a freak. It pisses me off when people just like use their short temper to like control people. I don't even know if she's doing it intentionally, but there are absolutely people who do the whole like, you know, Oh no, I can't believe you're excluding me. People are being mean, you're hurting my feelings. And then she'll turn around and start freaking out at you. I feel like it's all part of the control. Just the hots for Sephiroth. That was that part. Oh, Jesus Christ, his big scary face. That's Sephiroth, right? It's a bit funny. That's fun. Yeah, see, like, that's bad, because you guys are literally scared of her. Like, that's really bad.
What an empty
Yeah, they did a really good job on that.
and 8 tiny reindeer. And while we all know that he's lively and
Yeah, like, if you're afraid to even deal with her, then, like, that is really not good.
the ghouls were gathered round an old rusty hearse. So I shrieked and shouted and invoked a
That's
curse.
good.
Wait, Masher, wait, Strangler, stop Frankenthrack. Down Wolfman, down Crusher, Vampire, get off his back. Oh, Santa, you're lucky to be here at all. Now break it up, get away all. But much to my wondering surprise, he was gone, while out from the crypt crept a Yuletide song.
Yeah, pretty much my whole life, my dad was like that. He would just get, like, the thing that he got pissed off over, like, literally the littlest things, whether or not it was, like, an actual big problem or something small. So much so that eventually I just, like, if people get mad at me or start getting, like, yelling at me or getting pissed off, I just get pissed off. Because I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, I just stopped dealing with it. It's like, oh, you're mad again? What is new? I'm like, it wore off, man.
Some bottles of plasma he had cooled in a pack.
It's like, by this point, it's just like, oh my god, Skeleton Gruntilda is so cute. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, okay, this is great. I gotta like cosplay her or something. I don't know how. I haven't even played the Banjo games, but like, this is fantastic. I think that would be a great costume.
He sprang to his sleigh and slickered the whistle. Away they
Oh, sweet, she's the boss.
all
Nice.
were guided missile. And it's been said that as they disappeared from
Ugh.
sight, old Santa had
Yeah, I
wished
hope, like,
a
the higher-ups kind of, like, a reminder of her place or whatever.
think me a fool was.
Like, you need to stop being a freak around these kids.
But to the cool ghoul, a cool you.
Yeah, it's like, not like it's a good thing or whatever, but like part of the reason, well, I've never just, it's just sort of been weird all my life, but like, if people try to insult me or something or get on my nerves, I'm just like, okay, it doesn't really faze me that much. Mostly I just get kind of annoyed. It's like, okay, alright, you're really not gonna get a rise out of me that easily. I've had people freak out for like less things, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, generally I just get really pissed off at people who try to like control others through fear. This really makes me mad. They make her stop rhyming. Okay, no, that's just cruel, actually. I hope this ends up with sort of like a regular lump shape I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this, and then I gotta flip this inside out through the open spot, and then fill it with stuffing and catnip. Maybe I'll put like a little crinkly bit of plastic in there or something. I probably have something in my stash. For like 50 years, jeez. Gee, I wonder why he's her ex-husband. She does a quiz? Oh my god. That sounds interesting, actually, like, incorporating her little quiz mechanic into the boss fight. Character accurate. Y'all gonna be your ex-students, because she's gonna it'd be nice if she was removed from drama. I don't know if they have anyone else, though. Like, didn't he say there was that one guy, but he's, like, on parental leave or something? Okay, there we go. Okay, and that goes to there. I'm just gonna, like, anchor that. Put that on the outside. Flip this. Oh, wait. Yeah, I wanted to reinforce this edge. Heck, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, cool, yeah. I'll try to.
See Santa Claus tonight? You better run, boy. You better run for your life.
Twas the night before Christmas when all through the castle my monsters were having a Yuletide hassle. The tree was all trimmed in ghoulish things like werewolf fangs and vampire wings.
Cool. Thank you.
But they were up to no good. Didn't act like good monsters should.
I've liked, like, old cartoon witches ever since I was, like, a little kid. Achieving another somewhat mediocre childhood dream.
A new chain for Janusz, a brace for Igor's back, a speed shaver for Wolfman, a new cape for Drac. They were up to no good. Didn't act like good monsters should. They'd found themselves.
I get the herb garden stacked next year, and I start drying herbs in the window. I'm gonna be living it up so witchy.
Sound of a reindeer hoof as Santa slid down the chimney wall. The zombies were to make off with sleigh and all. From beyond the moat there arose such a clatter. I jumped to the window to see what was the matter. like a bolt of lightning.
Our cats aren't even particularly hard players, but I just want to make these like really reinforced for some reason.
Saint Nick. He began to dig down deep in his sack and came up with the traction for Igor's back. Drac caught his cape, Frankie's trike made him behave.
I think it's probably because I'm going to be putting catnip in these, and the type of catnip silvervine mix I use is like kind of really small, and it has a bunch of tiny little bits of leaves and stuff, and I don't want them spilling out if the cat like snags a nail on a stitch and pulls the thing apart, so I want everything to be real tight and well contained so nothing goes spilling out.
Now the monsters love Santa and say they'll behave, and never again rob sleighs or graves. Igor, what do you think of Santa now? Santa good! That he said as he drove out of sight.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-wolf open sleigh. Well, dashing through the snow. Where is that reindeer with the red nose? On Donner, on Blitzen, on Dancer and Vixen.
Tuzubal? Huh. It would be hilarious if that is exactly what is going on there. Like, for absolutely no reason. They're somehow related to, Huh? Oh, frick. Sorry about that. Hold on. I gotta go feed the cat. I left my phone in the other room. My alarm was going off. Okay. Scroll up a bit. I mean, Ursula Martin is a genuinely really cool sounding name. She doesn't deserve it. Mhm. I personally think having attack dentures is really funny because that is my sense of humor. Oh wow. Huh. It's just one of those people with like zero internet presence. Probably a good thing. I don't think she should be allowed on the internet. If she ever tries to get on the internet, someone has to slap her hands away. Be like, no internet for you. You'd probably end up like on Instagram critiquing people's skits or something. I don't know. Giving unsolicited acting advice to people who don't want or need it. Mm. Mm. Transparent Orchestra Christmas albums. There we go. Mm. Dolphin Tale? I'm sure having been in some movies has gone to her head. She was actually a neighbor of mine. I learned later from my friend who I used to live down the street from in the old neighborhood. She literally moved into the house right between our houses. And I was always just like, waving to her, being nice. She's sort of the kind of person who seems from a distance like a bit of a Karen, but I don't know her that well personally to really say that. But I learned from my friend that when he was in college for a little bit, and he was in like the drama class there, in their theater class or whatever. Do they still call it drama in college? I can't remember. But she was actually his teacher, and he hated her. He did not like her acting methods or advice or anything. And so he would be just like, oh, hi, yeah, yeah, see you in class. But like, he hated her. Like, every time I hear about someone's drama teacher, it's either they're the coolest person in the world or they absolutely suck. And it sounds like you got stuck with one who absolutely sucks right now. I hope the other guy is having a good time on paternity leave and one day comes back to the students. Yeah, I hope everyone's happy and nobody's a much better teacher. Oh, cool. Is that Isn't May like the end of the school? Or wait, I don't know how they do it in like Canada land. Yeah, look at this cute outfit and everything. Grunty. She sure does like to rhyme. Oh no! Aha! I appreciate that this game allows, like, it encourages exploring everything. That was cute. Yeah, this pretty much seems to be amazing or awful, and like that's it. Oh, okay, so well, maybe it'll be nice and refreshing, and you can be like, never leave us again, please. Please teach a drama summer camp so we can make up for lost time. Oh, I was just saying that, like, my friend, it basically just like, my friend who I lived, like, 2 houses down from in my previous my old neighborhood before moving into this house, he had this, drama teacher in college who he really hated her class, and then she ended up moving into the house right between our 2 houses, and he got even more annoyed with her because they have 2 dogs that they just would not train to stop barking. In the first few weeks that they were in the neighborhood, they would not stop barking, and so he had to deal with her as a neighbor and also as a teacher, and he was miserable. And in high school, all my friends who were in drama really liked their drama teacher. Like, generally, I wasn't even in drama, and the guy was just cool. I think any players who didn't enjoy her rhyming are boring. They don't know how to fun. I'm guessing, yeah, the writers... Well, her rhyming seems kind of silly. So it could be either the writers didn't want to deal with it, or maybe they just thought it would be very, very funny if her rhyming got magically taken away. Just to mess with her. Ow, ow, ow. A picture of a dirt wall. Which dirt wall was this? Yeah. Yeah, his hated drama teacher became his next door neighbor. Dolphin Tale. I don't know if I've even heard of that movie. Man, like, her and her husband weren't necessarily like really bad neighbors, but I really, what's the word? There's a word that is, it's right there. Did you know the word for when you can't remember a word, but it's like right on the tip of your tongue is called agnasia? I always remember that word whenever I'm trying to remember a word I can't remember. Resent. I really resent that, after she moved in, they took out the huge row of grape plants that our previous neighbor had there. He was an old friend of my dad's, the guy who lived there beforehand. I used to hang out with his kids when they were there. And like he had a row of grapevines all along the fence, along the sidewalk to the street. And he would, you know, pick the grapes on his side of the fence, but he would be okay with the neighbors just taking bunches of his wine grapes home. They're like the tiny little wine grapes, the grapes that you typically stomp to turn into wine. There were such nice little grapes, and there was even one grapevine left that I don't think it's growing anymore because the water goes over there. But there were a couple on, like, growing mostly over on our side of the fence, and I love those. I used to go over there and pick them like every year, and they removed them. The drama teacher and her husband, her husband seemed pretty cool. It's like a carpenter and a beer brewer. He works for one of the local breweries because we have like a ton of local breweries. And freaking, they took out the grape plants. I'll never forgive them for that. Those were really well-developed vines, and all I can hope is that they I don't know what they did with them, but I hope they uprooted them and gave or sold them to someone else who replanted them somewhere. Because it can take a while for a grapevine to get to that size and produce that much fruit. And from what I understood, they took them out purely because they didn't like that people were taking all the grapes off the other side. Heck, alright, good night, man. My dad's older than that. Yeah, that's pretty old, huh? Turn this inside out. What I want is kind of a lumpy, irregular shape. Yay, I think that's working out. Alright, yeah. And I'm gonna give it sort of a harder stuffing, so it holds its shape, and also I want it to kind of roll and bobble around so that when the cats slap at it, it'll go rolling and bobbling. handful of fluff from the fluff bag. Alright. February friend shark. Okay. That's not gonna be long enough. Heck, wait. I should use some more scraps of fabric, not just fluff. I'm not pulling out a lot of scraps of fabric here. I swear, like, to me, Letterboxd came out of nowhere. I, like, just heard about it when you mentioned going through, like, funny Letterboxd reviews a while ago. I was like, what is that? Because I'm used to, like, Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. Well, IMDb isn't a review site, it's just, like, about movies and stuff, but... yeah, I'm used to, like, Rotten Tomatoes. Heck. Whoops. Trying not to get catnip all over my desk. The cats will get even more crazy on my desk than they usually do. Okay. Be a bit more firm. It's getting quite a lot of catnip. Pretty happy with the shape of this. It's very, very lumpy. Is Letterboxd like a Goodreads but for like movies and shows? Like you can make like a log of which ones you've seen and like put reviews and stuff? Or like My Anime lists? Is it like a My Anime list but like for not necessarily just anime? I can't remember if I've ever seen Christmas with the Cranks. I don't think I have. Man, I just remembered this one movie that I haven't seen in a while. It's played on like Comedy Central a lot. I think it's Christmas. It might be Thanksgiving. Oh my god, what was it called? It was about like it's about this guy who he was adopted and he grew up with a pretty wealthy family, like upper middle class or something. And you know, he's been given a lot of great opportunities and a good education and good career. He's doing great financially, but he found out he was adopted and he wants to know who his birth parents are. He just wants to know. And it turns out they're like a couple of like white trash rednecks who are part of a circus or something. And they gave him up for adoption because they didn't think they could afford to give him the kind of life he deserved. And it's like, there's a whole story about not judging books by its cover, and like, even if people aren't, you know, like the hoity-toity ivory tower types, even if they don't have like a great education, they could still be good people. And it's like, it's a very sweet movie and like a pretty stupid fun comedy. It'd be really funny if it turned out that was Christmas with the Cranks and I forgot about it. But they're not called the Cranks, their last name is Manure. Like the redneck hillbilly Chris, like the circus freak family, their last name is Manure. At first the family is like, oh surely, you know, it's pronounced Manure, it's probably French or something. And the dad is like, it was played by Danny DeVito, great casting there. He was like, oh no, it's Manure, it's French, you know. What is that movie called? Okay, not too firm. I feel like it's good. Because I want all the little points and bumps to have filling in them. Okay, yeah. It's a proper lump. It's got a lump of coal. Okay, then I just have to sew the seam close. Good old ladder stitch. And yeah, I got catnip everywhere anyway. Oh well. I'll just let Pistachio go crazy over here later. Man, I haven't watched Bad Santa yet this year. Like, my dad sucks, but we had a few old traditions. Mostly, like, if Bad Santa came on TV, I'd be like, yeah, I'll watch that with the old guy. I really like that movie. It's, I don't, it's very vulgar, a lot of, raunchy humor, scat humor, just kind of, you know, that kind of stuff. So, I'm not necessarily recommending it, I'm just blabbering. He was in a My Little Pony movie? Cool. I'll probably go over this little edge too, just to reinforce it. Oh yeah, didn't he play the little satyr who was like Hercules' like sports coach essentially? check. I had some like pretty bad neck spasms last night. My head hurt like all day yesterday and part of this morning. I think my bad posture and always having so much neck tension is really not helping with that. Ironically, it is not very relaxing having to consciously relax your shoulders all the time. I think it went to heal. I can't remember.
just drifts behind her, erasing every step. Tinsel and darling, whisper to trees. I don't believe I can say what had happened. All of those words that we put into play no longer matter. I should have known back then. I just know you're far away. On this Christmas day, on this Christmas day, on this Christmas, good Christmas, stay Christmas, watch over this day, keep her, protect her from harm now in every way, shelter her gently, there in your arms until the day when you bring her back home.
Huh. Really? Weird. I know of 2 of those movies. Those being Air Bud and Boris and Natasha. Oh, my back. How long has it been? Oh, it's been 2 hours. Okay. I'm gonna prep some of these for tomorrow so I can. I think I might make another lump of coal for Eleanor. Smaller, there we go. I'll cut out some random triangles for these. Cats! I fucking swear. Pistachio, get out of the way. Come on.
From the places that gather the dreams that have been in the safety.
Pistachio does this dumb thing where if Eleanor is in my room, Pistachio gets mad that Eleanor's in my room, but she will stand outside of the door to my room and growl at Eleanor, who is in my room, trying to get out of the room, instead of just letting Eleanor pass so that she can get into the room and then like keep her out of the room. I feel like if my cat was a person, she'd probably be just as awful as Miss Strakowski or whatever the fuck. But it's good she's a cat, because when an annoying person is actually just a cat, then you just be like, oh, you're just a grouchy old cat. When it's a person, it's like, oh my god. Ow, okay. Alright, right, I gotta go get my friend a ride to work again tomorrow, so... I may have that, like, post-row migraine mania, but I should probably try to get to bed. God. I'm gonna do one one more thing, just give myself something to do, which is fold some butterflies out of Ferrero Rocher wrappers.
And the snow, it was falling. Neon was calling. Bartender turned and said, not that I care, but how would you know this? The child said, I've noticed if one could be home, they'd be already there.
I'm wondering if maybe Pistachio and Eleanor could just, like, share a lump of coal, and then maybe I could give another one. Well, it's not like we're gonna run out of the fabric I'm making out of a huge amount of the fabric. But, like, my friend Ro has this real bastard of a cat. Definitely deserves a big lump of coal that is full of catnip, so maybe he'll attack the lump of coal instead of people's feet.
When it took all the cash from the register drawer, and it followed the child to the girl across the street, and we watched from the bar as they started to speak. Then it called for a cab, then said JFK. Put the girl in the cab, and the cab drove away. And we saw in his hand that the cash was all gone from the light that she had wished upon. If you want to arrange it, this world you can change it. If we could somehow make this Christmas thing.
I think I could start doing a little project I wanted to do with these. I'll probably use that string. I just wanted to, like, these little paper cups that the Ferrero Rochers come in. And I kind of want to, like, hang them, like, in a little row so that they're all bobbling around together. I think that'd be cute.
Then he looked for the child, but the child wasn't there. Just the wind and the snow, waltzing breeze through the air. So he walked back inside, somehow different, I think. For the rest of the night, no one paid for a drink. And the cynics will
Put the little stickers on one of my doodle sketchbooks.
neighborhood kid wandered in on some bums in the world where they hid, but they weren't there, so they couldn't see by an old neon star on that night, Christmas Eve, when the snow it was falling.
Yeah, they're from little Ferrero Rochers. My dad got me a huge box of them for Christmas. For the last time that I went over there to fix some stuff around the house. And they're so delicate and easy to rip, as you probably know. But I'm addicted to folding origami butterflies. And they make really pretty butterflies. Heck yeah, they're just so nice. I think they have a really good ratio of crunch to, like, goo. Well, not really quite a goo, but, like, you know, like that soft Nutella kind of stuff inside that surrounds the central hazelnut. It's like an egg. Yeah, before this I was making a lump of coal cat toy for my cat. I might make another one, but I'm a little tired of sewing at the moment, so I cut out the pieces and I'll save them for tomorrow. might make another lump of coal cat toy for my friend's cat. Well, this is my favorite fold. If you want to follow along, let me know and I can slow down or angle my hands better so you can see it. There's different butterfly folds, but this one's like really simple. Gotta work kind of slowly anyway because it's foil. After I do these, I gotta make myself go to bed. I was considering working on another 3D Pokemon card, but like my wrist is starting to twinge from the, like holding a needle, and then I would have to hold the X-Acto, and this also works because I have to like pinch, but I can do that with both hands pretty easily instead of just my dominant hand. I did really have fun making the little Ghastly card, and I learned a bunch of stuff, and I have hopefully enough more Ghastly duplicate cards to do another one and make it a bit better this time. Nah, yeah, that's about how it works. I have a problem where I like to try to recycle as much as I can, so I'm always just keeping stuff like pretty candy wrappers to turn into butterflies. So I just kind of had a pile of them that I needed to turn into butterflies, so I'm like, well, I want to do one more thing before I go to bed, so I might as well process these into butterflies for the butterfly horde. It's my favorite fold. It even looks cool in the back. Kind of hard to see the fold because of the foil, but like, it makes a very nice shape. And if you do it with paper, and of course you set it up against like a window or something and let the sunlight through it, it's really pretty. Maybe I should do a few silver ones. Get all the chocolate residue off there. That makes sense. It's just fun to make stuff. And if I like get stuck on a project, or if I overworked my hands and they're tired, it's like, well, I still want to work on something, so I'll just do something else. Or sometimes if I'm not feeling too good and I have to like lay down, I'll be like, well, what can I work on while I'm laying down? Digital art, or sewing something by hand, or posture check. Dinosaur? Is that like a candy brand or something? I don't think I'm familiar with dinosaur candy. I usually just use like foil wrappers or, you know, anything that can hold a fold. Oh, okay. I don't think I know any dinosaur folds, but that sounds super cute. I just really like this butterfly fold for some reason. I just like keep making these. They're very simple and work with a bunch of different types of papers and stuff. I also like making the classic cranes. I don't know like a lot of folds, but I like to try different ones out. Like there's really cute skull and jack-o'-lantern folds that I don't know if I could remember how to do them off the top of my head, but they're really fun to do. And I'd like to find the pattern for it again, but one Halloween I was making a bunch of like tarantulas because I found a really cool tarantula fold tutorial. It was really complicated. Have any cute dino folds you recommend, and you have like a tutorial you could link or something, feel free to link it. Oh yeah. I'm pretty good at keeping them contained, and I try not to be too much of a craft hoarder, but you know, we all got to have problem. That's why I started my craft exchanges, but it's like if you keep it organized, nobody knows you're a hoarder. As long as I keep all my foldable wrappers and folded wrappers in a nice little box where they all go together, where I can make stuff out of them, it's totally not a problem. And sometimes I'll be looking at like some cute paper or something, or like packaging, and I'm like, I can't keep every bit of garbage. Yeah, I allowed links. Oh, that's a really cute one. Okay, you do like orchid. Oh, okay. Oh my god, yeah, it's like a It's like a little raptor. That's so cute. It's like it's similar to another fold I'm familiar with too, so I could definitely figure that one out. Sometimes for origami, I like. It's also nice that they have a video on here. Sometimes I can get it just through pictures, and sometimes I'm like, wait, what? And I need to like see a video or a live demonstration to know how they're doing it. But this one seems pretty familiar with a few of its folds. Oh, okay, Mighty T-Rex. Posture check. Hydration check. Oof. Hello. I hope it is a good time over there in Finland. At whatever time of day and like, weather it is. Over here it is 1:26 a.m. It's pretty chilly. Oh dang, be careful. This one's got a little messed up wing, but that's fine. Usually, like when I was a kid, we didn't get snow very much. Because, I live in New Mexico, so we're like, it's kind of a desert area. And snow and rain were pretty uncommon, but in recent years, there's been like a lot of rain, and so like way more snow. Which I'm not used to. And I do not like it. I don't like having so much snow. Because I don't like the cold. I wish I could hibernate all winter like a bear. Or like the frickin' Moomins or something. I wonder if I could just stack these on top of each other, or if they would sort of just fall down. Yeah, they will just stack on top of each other. Alright, gotta put a little... send that back through. I'm supposed... I said I would sign off after the last butterfly. Oh, I said, I wish I could hibernate all winter because I don't like the cold. Like, I wish I could hibernate like a bear or like the Moomins, like how they hibernate during winter. Oh yeah, if you're from Finland, that's... the Moomins are one of Finland's largest national exports. There, and then... yeah, I'd like to read more of the books. I've mostly just seen, like, the cartoon from the 90s. And I read a couple of the books online on PDFs. I love the art style, it's beautiful. And the stories are good, and I like the characters. Great stuff.
On a street in the night, in the cold winter's light, a child stands alone and she's waiting. And the light that's out there, it just hangs in the air, as if it was just hesitating. And the snow, it comes down, and it muffles the sound of dreams on their way to tomorrow. And when they appear this night, we'll hold them near. Where they will lead, it will follow.
I started trying to, like, put some of the cups of the Ferrero Rochers over here. Save these. So can I copy that text? Lodutaisinitia? I'm gonna look that up.
Time's not a thing one should squander, and they recount their sand as it runs through their hand, and examine
What
each
comfort
coin
Toffel?
for meaning. It can be wished upon till the moment
Moomin
it's gone, like day
Floydiki?
disappears into evening. For here in this city of light,
Well, this one has a translated title, so I wonder if, Finnish version of VHS movie, Who Would Comfort Toffel? So I guess maybe if I search for Who Would Comfort Toffel. Oh. The Moomin's official English page recommends it about a book. Okay, someone did, cool, okay, yeah. Yeah, someone made, an English sub version, so that's cool, thanks for the recommendation. I freaking love Tove Jansson's art style. Did I pronounce that right? Tove Jansson. And her storytelling is really cool. I definitely want to see more of it, so totally happy to look that up. Put this stuff off to the side. I might redo that. Yeah, like I really like what I've seen in a little bit that I've read of Moomin, so and like a couple other things I've seen like drawn by Tove Jansson and stuff, and I just really like it. It's really cool. So I'm totally happy to look it up. I'm gonna check this out. Okay, yeah, it's only like an episode long, essentially, 22 minutes this video. Okay, I'm gonna yeah, this guy really belts it out during the song, huh? Okay, I kept saying I was gonna sign off, so I gotta make myself sign off and try to go to bed, because I got stuff to do tomorrow, and it is 1:30 a.m. Take another sip of my apple soda. Oh. Oh, this is Trans-Siberian Orchestra. The song I was just listening to is called, The Lost Christmas Eve. They do, like, some pretty intense music. Oh, sweet, here's one of their live shows. Sure. There's, that's not the song that was playing, that was just, a video that I like by them, because it's one of their live performances. There's probably going to be some flashing lights, so watch out for that. But if you like them, then they do some pretty intense Christmas albums where it's like very dramatic Christmas songs, and it's pretty fun. Cool. Nice, yeah, might be the same band or something. Ta-da! Oh. Okay, I gotta sign off. One last big stretch, check your posture, do a hydration, and save your progress, and go watch or read Moomins. It's really good. Yeah, and get the good sleepy time. Stay warm out there in the cold, or however it is wherever you are. And good night, goodbye.